Hey, and welcome to the Camel vlog. Actually, it's the first vlog, believe it or not. 4 weeks, Mimi? 4 weeks. Mimi's behind the camera today. Mimi's the wife, COO of the Camel, as I think most of you know. Anyway, I want to apologise, but we, as they say in Australia, have been head down, bum up this last 30 days. COVID action, COVID-19 action time, making sure we keep going, survive, and do all the things. And I just got deep in building business, and away we go. But today I thought, you know what? I got an idea, and I had a conversation with a couple of new Duda pros, and the conversation I had this morning brought me to this vlog. And what I want to talk about is, you know, I'm not a game player, right? On my phone, I have 2 games, right? I have blackjack, because I love playing blackjack, I must admit. And I also have another one which is called Golf Clash, which is probably the most realistic golf game I've ever played. And I think it's called Golf Clash. Golf Clash. Yeah? Golf Clash? I think so. But anyway, it doesn't matter. And it's the most realistic game I've ever played on my iPhone. Because you whack the ball, and if you're a little bit too much to the left, a little bit too much to the right, it'll hook, it'll slice. But when it hits the fairway, right, it'll bounce, and just like it does on a real golf course. I love it. And when you putt, you know, you just don't aim at the flag, right? You've got to watch the green, read the green, and it's really, really good. But when you start playing the game, and this is what I'm going to get at today, right? When you start playing the game, you get basic set of clubs, all right? And they're just basic. And as you get better and you win more games and you get more jewels and you get more money, you can start to invest in better clubs. And that's when the difference starts happening, right? Like the driver you get is pretty dull and boring, and then all of a sudden you get the Golden Eagle Special or the Amazing Albatross, right? You get those you can buy those things. And you get the Super Sandwich, the Eagle Sandwich. You get that Dynamite Sandwich, right? You know, it's got a tank and it's got a jaw and all this sort of stuff. So all of a sudden, you start playing like a $50 game, but then you got the clubs that you can pay a $200 game or a $5, until you get out of control like me at the moment, and you play the $1,800 game, and you lose one game, you go back to the $20 game. But the whole thing about it is you start off with a basic set of clubs, all right? And you can win, but it's a bit difficult to win. But as time goes on and you build up the money and you build up the jewels, you can buy another club and another club and another club, and you can add value to your bag, and you can really start to win. And I thought about that this morning, and I thought, you know what? Golf Clash is a little bit like building a business, all right? So when you start off in your Duda agency, you start off, and what are you doing? Your basic bag is websites. That's what it is. And you might start off doing just drag and drop things, and because that's what you're capable of doing, or you might have a little bit more design expertise and you go a little further. But what it does is it only allows you to win a certain amount of games. It only allows you to win a certain level of game. So what you've got to start to do is get more experience, look at other things, so you can start to get involved in bigger and better games. You can start to get bigger and better orders and bigger and better deals. But one of the things that tends to hold us back, and this was my conversation this morning, when we talk about value-added servicing, right? And value-add is what starts to build the bank in this business. Because when you work it out, when you sell a website, even if you sell it for a reasonable amount of money, that's it. Goodbye, one deal, thank you very much, leave your money on the table, next. It's not that really a great way to build a business. What you want to be able to do, as I was talking with these Duda pros this morning, is one of my great mates in Melbourne, been in this business for 5 years, and every month when he opens up the front door to his house, because he works from home, $35,000 comes in the front door on the first day of every single month. That's his recurring revenue from all the little white label things, all the value-added services he's built up over the last few years. Every month, opens up the door and in comes $35,000. So anything else he does on top of that is cream. He has added some unbelievable clubs to his bag, all right? His Golf Clash game as a do-to-pro and a little agency has just grown beyond it. And the only two people involved in his business, him and his wife. Wife does the accounts, he does the selling. Who else does everything else? TheCamel does everything else. We build his sites for him, we do his SEO, we do his Google ads, we do his Facebook ads, we do his edits and changes, and we white label his service. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go out and you have to call TheCamel to do everything. There's plenty of other people out there that can do it as well for you. But you got to start looking at adding some extra clubs to that bag, right? You got to look at value-added services. You got to look at, okay, how can you start off by white labeling some SEO? Just local SEO, something yourself at $99 a month. You buy it off us for $50, you make it $49, and you might think, oh, $49 is not a lot of money. But when that's 10 times 49, 20 times 49, 50 times 49, then it starts to be a nice amount of money coming in that bank every month. First month, open up the door, boom, value-added services. Look at selling digital marketing. Get involved in some Google ads. Right, buy it off us. The management fee is very, very low, right? And then you put a little bit on top of it. You don't do anything. All you do is introduce your clients to it. Look at value-added services of monthly edits and changes. All right, they can do as many as they want. We charge you $20. You can go out and charge $40. You may think, oh, it's only $20. 20 times 10, 20 times 50, 20 times 100. That starts to get to that beautiful $35,000 when you open up the door every single month. On the first of the month, that's what's going to come in. So what's my suggestion today? Think about Golf Clash. You can play the original game with the original clubs, and yeah, you win, but you win occasionally, right? What you got to start doing is building up those jewels, building up the coins, and start adding the amazing, incredible albatross driver, right? Which in this case, in the do-to business you're involved in, start adding some value-added services. Don't be afraid of letting someone else do it, right? We're not going to wreck your customers. We're going to enhance them for you. Get involved in SEO. Get involved in monthly management. Get involved in monthly pop-ups. Greatest thing ever invented, and very few grab it. Every opportunity you get to hit your clients up for an additional service every single month is going to mean that every month when you open that door, your operating expenses is going to roll in, your clubs in your bag are going to be much, much more, and you're going to win more and more games. And then you'll have more time to play Golf Clash, right? Or whatever you want to do. Go out there and grab some new customers. So that's today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to send my love to all of you, and hope you're doing okay in this COVID time. And the world's getting better, okay? The world is getting better. It's starting to open up, and it's all going to be great soon. All right, don't forget, camel.co. I'm Shane Hodge, CEO, and we're there for you for all those value-added services. We're the guys that make the clubs to put it in your bag so you can start winning more games. Have a good day. See ya.